Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here. It's Wednesday, so y'all know what that means. It is another episode of Wellness Wednesday. And today, folks, I wanted to go over this article by Carolyn Kwanchen Stanley. And I don't know if this pertains to you, but it certainly pertains to me. So I've been doing it wrong, apparently, um, according to this nutritionist. What I've been doing is sometimes, yes, like when I get up, I would get my morning cup of coffee, but I wouldn't do it like sometimes I wake up um like a little bit before 7, sometimes I wake up around 7, and then other times I wake up a little later, like usually around 8. But folks, I'm not gonna lie, there have been times where I drank coffee, my usual cup of iced coffee, um, and that is with cream. If the cream is sweetened, then that's it. But sometimes I'll do cream and sugar if it's just like a basic cream, coffee creamer. So, this article is telling us why we shouldn't drink coffee on an empty stomach, according to a nutritionist. So I won't read word for word, but I will link this article in my description box. So if you want to read for it yourself, please feel free to check out the link when I supply it. But I know, okay, as a pharmacist, I know, caffeine being a diuretic and the effects it has on your body. It makes you go to the bathroom. Also, with the different, I guess, I want to say electrolyte shift, uh, especially black coffee. Black coffee, straight up, it makes you have a bowel movement. So that's what I was thinking of. Like when you first wake up and you don't really want to go, to the bathroom just yet. But going over this article, y'all, it just hit my feed like not too long ago with me doing a Google search for something else. I was like, this is a very interesting article. So, yeah, like the author states, I'm also one of those rise up and coffee first. Don't talk to me before I had my coffee because it's not going to be pretty. But, yeah, drinking coffee on an empty stomach before breakfast. Let's see. So, wait, why shouldn't I drink coffee in the morning? There's a few reasons, especially for women. First, it increases cortisol, which is a hormone that makes you basically produce more fat, if I'm not mistaken. So, it's a stress hormone. It fluctuates throughout the day, is generally high in the morning and low in the evening. Drinking caffeine first thing in the morning when cortisol is high blunts the hormone's production and shifts the timing of the cycle. This can cause you to produce cortisol at times when it would normally drop, like at night. Studies also show that consuming caffeine when cortisol is high can actually cause you to produce more cortisol. While the reasoning behind this is not entirely understood, part of the reason could be related to coffee's impact on certain vitamins and minerals. So, I believe, I might be mistaken here, but I believe that coffee impedes absorption of fat soluble vitamins. So that's, if you ever wondering what your fat solubles are, it's ADEK. Like, remember a deck of cards, a deck. So ADEK are your fat solubles, and coffee. Like, coffee has an effect on your body. It's like opening a whole can of worms, so I'll just leave it like that to want to, go into detail. But I can understand um, vitamins. Like, okay, think about it this way, y'all. VitaCup, a company that I've done product reviews on, they only boost B vitamins. Why is that? Because that's fine. It's water soluble, right? It'll work just fine with coffee. But for vitamins A, D, E, K, you need fat soluble. Those are fat soluble vitamins, and the the presence of cortisol, even though it does kind of trigger fat, the presence of fat, it's still gonna pretty much mess with, fat content. If you mess with fat content, you're gonna mess with the vitamin, the fat soluble vitamins. So just all in all, you don't want to do that. Okay, and they say, and remind me again why high cortisol is bad. Cortisol is necessary for our health. However, the problem is when we are constantly stressed out, our body is continuously producing cortisol. Rosenblum explains this can lead to increased blood sugar, which then leads to increased insulin hormone producing, leading to insulin resistance, which is a big no-no, and it's a red flag for diabetes. Unfortunately, I have one of the side effects, which is, I can never say it properly, but it's basically the darkening pigmentation, like around my neck. You can see it, but it's agranthosis nigricans. I butchered the A portion of that symptom, so forgive me, y'all. And excess cortisol can lead to effects like weight gain, sleep problems, and compromised immune response. Let's see. Why should I avoid drinking coffee on an empty stomach? Drinking coffee the first thing in the morning can also create gut health issues. I've been having a bit of digestive issues, but I want to say it's more in tune with lack of proper hydration. Because we'll talk about this later too, y'all. Like in another Wellness Wednesday, I would love to talk about it. And it's, how my stomach's been feeling from drinking more water and not necessarily drinking coffee all the time. But let's continue on. While study results are mixed on how coffee affects your gut microbiome, one recent study suggests that it might be actually beneficial. It does stimulate acid production in the stomach. If you're prone to acid reflux or other GI issues, it's worth paying attention to your symptoms to see if coffee exacerbates them. Rosenblum recommends eating a breakfast of calcium-rich foods like yogurt, almonds, spinach, kale, or chia seeds, which can help neutralize both the acidity of the coffee and your stomach acid. She notes that cold brew has about 70% less acid than hot coffee. Y'all, the same could be said for tea too. So, like when I tell y'all, like when I do my cold brew teas for Tuesdays with the tea, and I tell y'all, there's something about flash chilling versus cold brewing. Cold brewing is a real smooth taste with the end result, the end product. But flash chilling, you do get a sort of acidic tinge, no matter if you did the tea perfect, perfectly instruction wise, it's still like this form of acid that, is resulting from temperature change, the drastic temperature change. So I would, you know, really advocate, if you can be patient in terms of, letting your tea brew for hours at a time, you will get a smoother tasting iced tea. But I mean, some people can't wait, and also some people, they, I want to say they don't mind the taste of the acidity of flash chilling, but that's just me. So, then, when should I drink coffee? If you wake up on a relatively standard schedule, your best bet is to pour yourself a cup after breakfast between 9:30 and noon, a window when your cortisol levels are typically low. It's tied to activity, so if your day starts significantly earlier or later than average, adjust accordingly. At that point, coffee will actually give you a needed boost, evening out a potential energy slump. So, y'all, this is also some other stuff. But yeah, that's about it. That's the end of the article. That doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I mean, will I, kind of adjust my morning coffee? Of course I will. Like, truth be told, I haven't had coffee in a while. Like, I've been more focused on getting down my cups of water. I have been slacking. I will admit I have been slacking. Like, this past weekend was a big no-no, but I'm going to try to get back on track. Today, I'm on my fourth cup of water. So, yeah, I got 4 more to go. I'm like halfway there. But it's very important, I feel, that you drink water. The better if you could drink like straight up, spring water, purified water, filtered water, whatever the case may be, but just drink plain water. And for some, it may be hard. It's like you have to force yourself to do it. I get that because it's boring. It's water, plain old water. I mean, like, unless you have a affinity for a different type of water, like, I can understand, the frustration and wanting to try to get down this water for health reasons. Think of it like a medication, kind of, but you want to do this throughout the day. So, like, I'll have a tumbler full of water in the morning. I have a tumbler full of water now, which is 2:45 in the afternoon, and then I'll have a tumbler full in the evening time before I go to bed. Not right before I go to bed, because I'll be waking up, but like, like after dinner or something, or you do it with your meals if you do your meals properly. But yeah, y'all, you lose water while you sleep. Interesting. Waking up dehydrated is a thing. And then also, y'all, this article and myself, I have, put this out there, and I need to take ownership of it too, that a restful night's sleep does the body wonders. You'd be surprised how, like, strong your immune system is if you gave yourself proper night's sleep. And by proper, I mean, 6 to 8 hours, but more leaning towards 8 hours. That's what I need to do. I need to get myself back into that swing of things with getting 8 hours of sleep, because like it's a necessity, like especially with the pandemic going around, and you want to give your body the best boost you could possibly give it by giving yourself 8 hours of sleep, proper diet, and a stress-free environment. So yeah, y'all, that's gonna do it for this episode of Wellness Wednesday. I kind of went off a tangent, but I brought it back full circle. But yeah, you'd be surprised how, like, what harm we're doing to our body unintentionally versus intentionally by, not getting enough sleep, proper or improper unbalanced diet. I'm telling y'all, that's something I need to work on, is a proper diet, but and exercise, lack of physical activity. I'm telling y'all, I need to get back on it. I definitely need to get back on it. But, yep, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you stopping on by. Y'all know the drill. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, please don't be a stranger. Leave it in the comment section below and let me know what's your coffee routine. Do you even partake in a coffee routine? Any and all are welcome, greatly appreciated. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the products that I try, the reviews I push out, the topics I talk about, all that good stuff. So, folks, with that being said, I will see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. And yeah, this is Sasha signing off. And as always, I want y'all to take care, take it easy, make it a great day today and every day. Be safe, stay vigilant. Don't go out unless you necessarily have to. But if you do, please wear a mask, please social distance, and please, please, please wash your hands. Have some hand sanitizer on deck. All that good stuff, y'all. Remember, with the seasons changing, the virus has just that much potential to be able to spread more. So, yeah, y'all. Don't take this lightly. But, stay safe as you got to do what you got to do. Alrighty, y'all. So until tomorrow. Bye now.